What are the 3 traits of a great product owner? Well, first, again, to answer that, we need to understand what is a product owner. A product owner is the value maximizer. They are there to maximize the value we can deliver with a product based on the work done by the team, which means they need to make real decisions, they need to be able to work with people, and they need to be able to understand value and want to find more value than they have already. And what is a trait? Well, where a skill is something you can learn easily, like juggling, a trait tends to be more inherent. They can be grown over time. Confidence is a good example, where you might not be confident to begin with, but over time you build and work on it and you figure out stuff, and before you know it, you've got the trait of being a confident person. So what are the traits we'd expect out of a product owner? First and foremost, they need to be courageous. Because, well, they're going to have to make a lot of tough decisions and live within a world of uncertainty where they are accountable for maximizing value. And when you're working with complexity, you're never 100% sure where value is. You think you know, but it's an assumption, it's a risk until you validate it. And that is terrifying. So they have to be courageous. And they also need to have really difficult and sometimes very real conversations with stakeholders and customers about what to do next and who's going to get the thing they wanted or not. The second thing is they have to be curious. Because again, that curiosity, that's that voice in the back of their head that goes, oh, but what if we tried this? What if we did something different? And it allows them to go where they may not have gone before, to look for value where they may have not approached it before, to ask questions, to want to try things, to get things out the door just to be sure. Right? That curiosity is the thing that drives them towards further value, further experimentation, further learning for the product and themselves. And the third and final one for this top 3 list, so to speak, is to be decisive. Because the product owner is where the buck stops when it comes to decisions about the product backlog. And if they can't make decisions, we're going to have a very bad time. So a product owner has to be decisive. They have to be willing to just make a decision and stand by it until they either get different evidence that points to something else, or continue defending it until they learn more. And again, this is in the face of those real but very tough conversations with stakeholders and customers where they might very strongly disagree about what should be happening next. So in summary, they need to be courageous, to try things out and have the conversations that they might not want to have, be curious to want to have those conversations and to try the things that others might not try, and to be decisive, to be able to pick a choice and go with it and draw lines in the sand and stand by it. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Oscar with Pragmatic Shift. You can find more of our stuff under @Pragmatic Shift on all social media. I would love to be your Scrum coach. And if you're interested in working with me, you can find my courses on pragmaticshift.com or about me as a coach under scrumcoach.uk. Please do like, share, and subscribe. It really helps us out and gives us further reach to get to more professionals to help them on their journeys as well. Thank you again for watching.